We had some great student panels today, not only from our program, but also from the Simon Fraser University program, and yesterday from the Portland State program. And it was really one of Puja and my goals when we rebooted this conference in 2020 to have some great student presentations along with those from other library and publishing professionals. What do you think, Puja? We've had a great couple days. I know you're glad it's over, heading off to Frankfurt. Let's make a couple quick thanks, but I also want to hear your thoughts on the conference. So first of all, we did thank them yesterday, but I want to thank Ryan Whalen and his team at Platform Q for doing a great job with the platform and handling all of our issues well. Ryan, you've been awesome as always. Let's thank our sponsors once more. Association of University Presses, Society for Scholarly Publishing, Association of American Publishers, Council of Science Editors, and ISMTE. Amazing support that we've gotten from all of these organizations. And once again, thanking the College of Professional Studies, including our Dean, Liesl Riddle, our marketing team, Amy and Lee, our recruitment specialist, Cheryl Scott Musone. I don't think I mentioned yesterday, but definitely worth thanking is Nicole Mintz, our Career Services Director. She and I organized the Publishing Career Builder. And I know that I've forgotten to thank many people because there are a lot of people involved in this, but also want to thank you, Puja, for an amazing job that you've done as always. So what are your thoughts? Any quick thoughts? I know we didn't prepare anything, but what are your thoughts overall?
Yeah, well, I wish I could give you a high five. John and I have been partnering on this conference and a handful of other things for several years now, and it really is a lot of teamwork, and we have a shared vision for this conference to encompass as many voices and perspectives as possible, and to encompass and include as many parts of the world and ways of publishing, ways that are scholarly, that are trade, that are American, that are Western, that are South American, that are all across the globe, because it really is a global village that we operate in, and the trends and the challenges that one of us face at any point are inevitably going to ripple out to others. And so fostering that kind of community is a wonderful intention, and is a really challenging thing to actually accommodate in practice, and then to turn it into a 2-day conference, both hybrid and online, with people from multiple time zones and multiple interests and experience levels. And so I'm always really proud when our plans take form, and that we get to hear so many different people producing such excellent work, from the student work to our fellow colleagues. So I'm always blown away. I'm glad that I get to get on a plane and digest it and decompress it with a bit of privacy, because it's a lot. And something that I tell my students is a lot of folks in publishing, we're drawn to publishing because we love books, and reading a book is a really individual, intimate experience. And so you have all these, by nature, introverts, or we're really successful in doing things on our own, now working together, and that is an extraordinary experience as well, right down to the social hour yesterday. I echo all of the gratitude for all of the partners at CPS, definitely for Ryan. I don't know how we would do this without his quiet, calm competence in the back, helping us enable all of the technology, because hybrid conferences are not easy. I know John and I have been told that it looks easy, but it is not. And so a lot of credit to the folks at Platform Q and to GW for enabling us to use that technology in all of the beautiful spaces, and to all of our speakers for preparing such extraordinary work. So John's going to be editing the audio and video and making that available to all of the speakers, all of the attendees, everybody, for free. And that includes slide decks. And so if you were interested in some of the resources from the slides, they will be made available to you. And we hope to do this again, right? We're probably, when I get back from Frankfurt, John's going to say, hey, let's grab a beer and talk about next year. And I'll say, too soon, and we'll do it. because that's what we do.
We have our business meetings over beer, definitely. I think this was probably our best one yet. Or definitely one of the best. Definitely the most international, for sure. We had presentations from Chile, from New Zealand, from Mexico. We missed the Nigerian person. I hope Asogwa is okay. We had from UK, from India, Ravi, who's amazing, and from Canada. So I'm very happy with it. I hope everybody was. The price is definitely right. I was mentioning to some of the people at our social hour yesterday. Puja and I do this on a pretty low budget, almost nothing. It's our time, which is not inconsiderable, but we both have a kind of infinite time, don't we? I think like the more you do, like the more time you have or something. I'm not really sure, but time seems to expand no matter how many tasks you have. But we do this out of love for the topic. And one thing I have noticed, I will say, ethics in publishing, the capstone course, which Randy teaches now, I taught for a couple of years. That has been in some form or another since the program started. Randy was one of the early students, so he could attest to that. I think it was, definitely ahead of its time. Ethics in publishing is really emerged as a topic. Some people were commenting to me how, it's just like such a hot topic in publishing. And really, when we rebooted this conference, I mean, obviously it was a good topic, but it's just gotten to be a better topic. So one thing I would like to encourage people, we created this Discord group or Discord channel or Discord server, whatever you're supposed to call it, for ethics in publishing. We'll keep that going. It's good for the journal. It's good for the topic. Do some networking, share your bios in there, share your announcements, events on this topic. We'll definitely use it to announce our next call of papers, which will probably be a while. And again, I encourage everybody to consider contributing to our journal of ethics in publishing. And I guess that's it for the day. Puja, I wish I could have a beer with you today, but have a good time in Frankfurt and on your trip to the Middle East. And I'll be heading off to Guadalajara soon, but we'll reconnect pretty soon.
Thanks to all of our participants and all of our speakers.
Wait,
and
I'm not hearing you. Sorry.
The thought and good energy that you bring to this. This is how ethics in publishing is taken forward. You bring ideas and then you put them into action and we share them. So this has an extraordinary benefit for the entire landscape and ecosphere of publishing, and I'm really proud to be a part of it. And it's a Friday afternoon here where I am, and I'm happy to set off into the sunset. Good show, John. Thank you, everyone.
All right. Thanks again, everybody. See you soon.
Yep.
Adios.
Good night. Adios.